So just a minute, guys. Need to set this mic. So how's your Sunday going, guys? I just want to ask. Mine is
Off. Okay, I think now the audio is fine. I guess now the audio is fine. I guess. Yes, I guess now the audio is fine. That's fine. So let's wait. If you have any doubts, this is as always. If you have any doubts, so I'm really sorry, cause I was a bit late. Okay, so I had to attend some meetings and stuff. So that's the reason I got a bit late. But as always, I'll be live for like 30 or so, like as always. So we'll try to catch up. Let me show my and let's do some kind of promotions and stuff. Okay. So just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Let me do a small kind of with this thing like Discord. Okay, so that's the reason. So everyone mostly are on Discord. So most people come will be on from Discord itself. So yes, like ask me any questions, guys, and also do let me know whether my audio is clear and fine or not. Okay, so like just some kind of stuff. So if there's any kind of streaming issue or whatsoever, it just let me know. Okay, so a bit late, guys. I'm really sorry. I generally do live streams like before 8 p.m. I guess 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, but now I'm kind of uh, stuck somewhere. So I'm sorry, really sorry for that. And yes, fuzzing क्या होता है sir? Simple man. So like it's some kind of testing the application. Okay, so let us take something like subdomain kind of thing, or like you're testing for some kind of files or some kind of sensitive information. So fuzzing in the sense like you are keep on trying something. Okay, so that's the easy part. So you test. Okay, you put a lot of words. So there is a good tool called FFUF FUFF or FF something like that. Okay, so this tool is mainly used for fuzzing, so you can test any parameter or whatsoever. It will be definitely good. Okay, so by Hindi में बात करो यार. No man, I'm from other part of India, so I can understand Hindi, but this channel is intended to be for what you call in English only. So I'll be continuing in English only. So yes, that's a different thing, guys. Okay, so I think I can like you can language is just a barrier, guys. Okay, if you remove this language barrier, you will see a lot of stuff. Okay, so I even watch some videos which are in Spanish. Okay, so language is just a barrier for me. Okay, so don't mind. Okay, so this is how it goes. So Hindi not a problem for me, guys. So English is fine for me. So and I'm happy with that. Okay, so any more questions or whatsoever, any suggestions or whatever it is, you can just ask me. Okay, so I'll just try to help you out, guys. Okay, or if you have any suggestions for the new content, so most probably content, right? That's what most people look for. So you can just suggest me some stuff. I'll definitely check that out. So okay, currently I'm doing HND in computing. What is to do HND? What is the meaning of HND? I'm not sure. Just can if you can elaborate for me, what is the meaning of H and D? Like I haven't heard of it. I'm sorry, cause even I know something, only something. That's it. I don't know everything. So higher national diploma. Don't know, man. I'm not the right guy to answer this thing. I don't even know what this higher national diploma is. Well, sir, if you use brute forcing tool like Dub or GoBuster on other sites, is it illegal? Like, no, man, not that illegal, that much illegal. So until or unless that won't become some kind of DOS or DDoS thing. Okay, so until or unless you're doing some DOS or some kind of stuff, so it won't be any kind of an illegal issues. Okay, but what happens is like websites got more advanced nowadays, so they'll block you. Okay, so if you use some kind without permission, like check, like before working on some company. Okay, so we're testing some company, check whether they have some kind of bug bounty or some responsible vulnerable disclosure thing. So if they have it, if they do have it, then you can go ahead. No one will stop you. But if they don't have, like some government websites or some military websites, they might not be having this stuff. So it might be definitely case. So you can see there is a meme called as FBI, something like that. So something will happen like that. Okay. So that's the thing. And guys, if you want more updates or if you have any doubts or whatsoever, you can check out my Discord server. So that's the place where I'm active most of the time. And coming to the important thing, so Twitter. So if you want to chat with me or whatsoever, you can just ping me. So I saw some exploit in Rabbit 7. It shows set actions in MSF console. How to set actions? Set actions. I haven't worked on this, man. Actions in MSF console. Let me see what an action is. See, action in the sense like you can mention some commands to run. Okay, so I haven't worked on this payload to be frank. Like I've used it some days, some years back, I guess. But you can mention some actions. Like every time you know you might not be requiring some kind of a reversal. Sometimes if you can get some kind of a SAM database, it's more than enough. So in those cases, you can set an action. But how to set an action? Simple, man. Set and then action, and you can simply hit tab. Okay, tab, and then you'll see some bunch of actions there. So you can select anyone and you can put it there. Like I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but I, because I used it a long days back, okay, so long ago, so that might be the reason. And guys, if you have any suggestions for the new video, you can just let me know. I'll be doing them on my channel. Okay, so I'll get my content and I can also get my something like that. So any more questions or whatsoever, you can just ask me, just ping me. Okay, on this chat. So I'll be live for some time only, guys. Don't mind, cause what happens is like I just started out late. That's what the problem is. I should have started a bit early, but see, every days are not under my control. No suggestion, everything going good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, man. Okay, so I'll add more content. Okay, so we'll try to complete this Windows Privilege Escalation series, and we'll try to add some more stuff. So after the completion of this Windows Privilege Escalation series, so we'll be going straight to Active Directory part. So Active Directory is an important thing. So, and also guys, I'm preparing for PNPT. So that's the thing. So PNPT, I'm going to write this exam. Bloodhound, Guitar out client. Sure, man, sure. Like there's long more to go. Okay, so yes, Gidara Clang. I'll just definitely add them to my list. Okay, so but these tools, Gidra or these all these tools will be some kind of series. Okay, so those might not be covered in a video or so like that. But I'll definitely try to make a video on that. Okay, no issues, and thank you for the suggestion. Okay, so yeah. Yes, any more questions? Active Directory reconnaissance. Yes, Bloodhound will definitely cover, man. So still there is this Active Directory part, but Gidra is something about reverse engineering, so that's a different thing. So, but yes, Active Directory will be definitely good thing, man. So I'm looking for your experience going through exams. Which exams, man? Like these hacking exams or like this pen testing exams or this the college exams, somewhat clear. Waiting for a yes, man. Active Directory, I'll just keep it good. Okay, so I'll try to make everything free, so everyone can do it for easily, like what we are doing with this, what we did with this Linux plus escalation, and which is and also Windows plus escalation series. Like, we haven't done anything, we haven't paid a single rupee or single paisa, but we are able to learn a lot of stuff. So that's the thing. So experience, it's fine, man. I wrote only two exams, to be frank. CH and C exam. That's kind of didn't lev- then it's not up to my expectations. I expected more. Like, I just read some book. Like, I still have this book, man, with me. I'll show you. So this is some kind of good book, guys, but I'm not recommending anyone to buy it because it's costly. So this is a good book. The CH Certified Ethical Hacker Practical, sorry, Certified Ethical Hacker All-in-One Exam Guide. So this is one good book that I can recommend, not only for CH guys but for everyone. So if you like, even though if you have some kind of basic, this is mainly for basics only. Okay, don't expect it to be some kind of stuff, longer stuff. But it's a good book. So what I did is, like, for CH and C, I prepared for all the questions. So after every lesson, you will be having some kind of bits. So I tested it, and almost all those questions were repeated. I don't know, like, I think if you just go through the dumps, I think you can pass the CH exam. So I'm just putting it a fact. Okay, but I learned it, guys. So I don't know about others, but what I did is, like, I completed the labs and I followed this stuff, everything. So I'm like, that is how you should learn, and that's the reason this CH practical is like a good exam. Okay, so there are 20 questions, and I was able to answer almost all the questions. I think one question was their question mistake, I guess I reported them, uh, but that's fine. Brought the actual book. Yes, it's super expensive. 3,000, I think. So I bought it for like 3,000. Like, I don't know what's the exact price. Let me check it once. But when I bought it, it's like 2,800 or something like that. Cause what happened is, like, man, I put some deadline. See, what happens is, like, when you purchase a certification, it won't work. You need to put a date. Like, what I do is, like, whenever I bought a certification or a voucher, so as soon as I bought the certification, I'll just put a date for the exam. Okay, so I'll just register for an exam. Like, it might be 2 months or something like that. Okay, it depends upon my circumstances and stuff. Like, max 2 months. So what happened is, like, I put a very less time, cause what happened is, like, during the CH and C exam, I had like other exams going on. Okay, so I don't have much time. I have like around 2 or 3 weeks. So I want to read much, because, like, that is what it's the best way. So I did the labs, but you need to read some content, right? Cause it's a multiple choice questions exam. To be frank, I like reading these physical books, man. But yes, some people will call it costly, but that's what it got into me. So I bought it. It took long days, man. It took like 7 days, I guess. It took a lot of time for me, because it's some kind of imported book. Okay, so yeah, for me it's super useful, man. Like, still I refer to that. Okay, some topics are still there, but it's not a practical thing. Like, it's for beginner stuff. So generally what I do is, like, I take a lot of classes to students, so one-to-one sessions and stuff like that. There I can just go through all this stuff, and recently useful, I had a big list, man. Yeah, you can get this book for free, man. But see, that's the reason. Like, I can't read these ebooks for a longer time. I get distracted more. So if I have a physical book, what I do is, like, I put my phone on silent, laptop on silent, everything, and I just go to some kind of trance, and I just read it. That's how I do it. But yes, you can get it for free. Like, if you know Google Dorking, so you can put file type. You can use a tag called file type, and book name. Bam, you'll definitely get it. Recent tools, yes, man. I worked on some exploits. So Hikvision, I worked on some kind of Hikvision exploit. So it's works super useful. So I'll just upload a list, man, on my Twitter page. Okay, so there's some new tools that I discovered, like a lot. I keep list of those things, but I don't have the list right now. Okay, so sorry. Yes. Any more questions whatsoever, you can just ask me, ping me. I'll be happy to answer. Everybody have different tastes. Yeah, I have reading physical book makes me sleepy every time. Lol, I always rely on soft copies and tutorials. Yeah, that's fine, man. Like everyone has their own opinion and own stuff going on, right? Or else what happens is like everyone will wear the same shit. Okay, so if everyone has the same taste, so some people definitely buy books, man. Like not I don't buy all these like I won't buy all physical books, but some physical books will be damn useful for me, so I buy those because it is useful for me. So it's book is some kind of an investment for me. Like whenever you go through, you read it, and even videos, tutorials, and also blogs, so you can learn a lot, but that's dependent. Okay, any questions? So any suggestions? So if you have any new tool for me to cover, okay. So in the tomorrow video, you can just suggest me because I'm running out of ideas. Okay, so I should be frank, guys. So I don't have any idea as of now. But if you can suggest me some good tool, I'll just give you some credit, guys. At in the I'll pin your name or whatsoever in the chat. Include pivoting, I guess, man. I think so. Like I haven't gone through the complete thing, but what I've heard of PNPT is like it's an Active Directory. Okay, so mostly it is of Active Directory thing. So you need to do OSINT, so external pen testing, and you need to go through the internal network. You need to compromise the domain controller. So that's what I heard, but I haven't gone through the complete syllabus. I guess it might be there, but I'm not sure. Okay, but I'll just let you know. Okay, so once I buy the voucher, I'll just buffer overflows. I think they're what previous series like on my channel or on my whatsoever buffer overflows. It's kind of thing. So which needs to be covered, but as of now, after privilege escalation, I will be covering this Active Directory, man, because Active Directory is super useful. You can see like every network I go through, every company I go through, they have this. Wherever I go, I see this thing. Okay, so it's super useful to know how to like you might not like if you take a real time. Okay, in the real life what happens is like you will not be finding much of this buffer overflows, man, to be frank. Like I read a lot of pen test reports, so you can just go through Google and you can add some dark like pen test report. You'll find thousands of reports which are uploaded on GitHub or what on their web page or whatsoever. I read like hundreds of things, like not hundreds, like near to one or two, one to one, like something like that. Okay, so I haven't gone through something like buffer overflows, man. Like I think it might not be possible in the real life, I guess, but it's an attack. Okay, that most people like to like. It's mostly in some CTF kind of thing only. But in the real life, mostly most reports that I read are of this Active Directory part only. So LLMNR poisoning, weak password policies, okay, SMB relay, something like that. So Active Directory is super useful, guys. Okay, if you are really preparing for the real, if you want to hack the real life, okay, you should just focus on Active Directory because everything is related to Active Directory. So my company gave me a laptop which is based on Active Directory, so everything is based on Active Directory. Okay, so yes, Active Directory is an important thing. So that's the reason OSCP doesn't change the syllabus, man, to be frank. Like the same syllabus will repeat for like so many days, so many years, sorry. Like they started implementing this Active Directory cause it's an industry pressure. Okay, so they want pen testers who qualified in Active Directory thing. I have hard time practicing pivoting, just so damn hard for me on practicing that. Sure, how buffer overflow is included in, I think it's not, I think so. It's right now it might not, it's like some kind of optional, I guess. I'm not sure. Okay, I think some people started saying that it's an optional thing, but pivoting, I'm not. It's not my cup of tea, man. Mahant, Kahant, Kant, okay, Min Kant. But yes, still there is time for me, man. As of now, I'm preparing. I'll just prepare. Okay, not an issue. Pivoting, I have a course like John Helly or some guy. Like once he gave some kind of giveaway. So his course, he's also part of the Cyber Mentor only, but I'm not sure about this thing. So he had a good thing on pivoting. So so pivoting in the sense like what happens is like once you compromise a network computer, so you need to use that particular computer to like do the scan of internal network and something like that. Okay, so that's the thing, but I haven't tested, to be frank. I'll be frank, guys, I haven't tested this thing like Pivoting, I think I just read this particular thing called like the theory part, but I'm not at all familiar with this stuff. Okay, so yes, that's the thing. If any exploits are not available on the internet, that the system is fully protected, or any other ways to exploit the services. 0 days, man. Like if you are not able to find any exploit on the internet, most probably it might be the latest version, or it might be some kind of fixed version, which is not a vulnerable thing. But yes, some people write 0 days. So 0 days in the sense like there won't be any kind of exploits or whatsoever. So just a minute, guys. I'll be back. So 0 days and all these things. So like there are some kind of advanced stuff so that goes on. So I think my session is live, I guess. So I think I got some kind of issue here, but I guess it's fine. Yes, but there is a possibility, man. See, everything that is connected to the internet can be hacked. Like even though the person is using something secure version or something like that, but you don't know, might his password might be breached somewhere, or you don't know whether he's using a weak password. You don't know whether he's having something confidential that he's left behind. Okay, like there is a chance. It doesn't mean it's fully protected. Nothing is fully protected, man. Everything can be hacked. What program should learn to go stage like 0 day? You need to write something called as exploit development, man. Okay, so that's mostly thing exploit development and part like if you got an application with you, like you need to test that application. Like 0 days is not like simply writing something. Okay, if you have something like a FTP version, you need to test what's going on, what's the payload it is taking, and something like that. See, most of the 0 days which are written like they test on the they most people write. I talked with some person who wrote some couple of 0 days. So what he told is like if you want to hack some kind of thing, like if you want to write a 0 day for some kind of service, he installed that service on his system, and then he tests the various stuff. He keeps on testing it, okay, with some kind of payloads whatsoever, and he write his own payload, something like that. And once he feels that this is working, so he'll just report it, okay, to that company. So that's the thing how it goes. But I'm not saying it is not possible. Nothing is impossible, guys. It is possible. But I'm not the guy who wrote any 0 days. I haven't wrote any 0 day. But that's a long way. I might write something in some day. Do you think cybersec courses are overrated for beginners? Because see what happens is like, man, this is my true observation. Like most people, what they do is like most beginners nowadays, what they're going on is like through the only tools. They're just focusing on tools. They're not focusing on what's happening really. Okay, see if there is something like Airgeddon or which has something kind of evil twin attack, people only use this Airgeddon or whatsoever it is. But deep down, you need to understand what this attack does. Okay, see, if you understand what this attack does, what you can do is like Airgeddon is just a tool or a framework, guys, but there are thousands of frameworks which does the same thing. So that's the reason. See, what happens is like most people keep on coming to me like this tool got an issues, this tool got errors and something like that. But what happens is like all tools won't work properly. Like it's dependent, man. I cannot disclose something like that. Okay. So cybersecurity courses, no man, I shouldn't say they are overrated. They are good. Some courses are really good. One I recommend. So if any one of my cousin or whatsoever asks me, so anyone relative or my friend something like that, they ask me, I'll just recommend. As of now, I'm recommending practical ethical hacking course. It's one of the good course. So I should give all the credit to this guy. So cyber mentor, so he developed it. So it's a free course. Most of the time it runs free, but like if you if you buy that course, even though you buy it, it's a bang for buck. And also I think there is a sale going on, guys. I'm not sure, but I'll just a minute, guys. I think there is a sale going on. Not sure. Matt Husky. So I purchased this guy's course. He's a instructor for PMAT, so malware analysis part. So he's a really good instructor. So he's a really good instructor. I'm definitely, because I bought this course with the full money. That's a different thing. But right now, this course, this practical ethical hacking course. Okay, so is available for like $1, $1. So $1. So I'll show you uh 1 USD to INR. I think I just made a mistake, but you can see for 80 rupees, that's really bang for buck, man. Like you might not even get a full meals for 80 rupees in some states. A full meals in the sense like food, some states. I'm not sure about that. But for 80 rupees, you'll be getting a lot of stuff. 94, like 100 rupees. It's like, to be frank, man, like we spend most of the stuff on waste parts. Okay, so we order some waste, not so much part, but 100 rupees, if you like, you can purchase it, man. Like this is not some kind of promotion or whatsoever, because like truly this course is something that I really like. But I'm not sure, man, whether it is still active or not. I'll just see it. Hmm. End date is 22, so I'll just share this link, guys. So just a minute. So he's really good guy, so you'll definitely love his sorry, I think some I got into some issue. Just let me share this link. Copy link to the tweet. I'll just link it down. It's one of the best course if you are into this malware analysis part. Like if you want to learn malware analysis in future, also you can just buy it and keep it. Okay, but cause in future it might be fine. So hi Prajesh, hi Bhavan RB, and so hello guys. Okay, so we'll end the stream in like 2 or 3 minutes. That's fine. Okay, so this course is bang for buck, man. Not a kind of not paid promotion or whatsoever. TCM doesn't pay me even a single rupee. Like if I do something like that, how much do you make on this YouTube channel? See, man, that's the thing that should not be covered. Like you can just check it on some lot of sources. Okay, see most of the sources. If you go and check on that YouTube channel, you'll be getting the information that that's what mostly that people make. That's it. So, guys, any more doubts? Shall we wind up the session? And if you have any suggestions for the tomorrow's video, just let me know. I'll definitely implement that. Okay, so I'll just try to make this video. Okay, so you can suggest me that video which you want to see on my channel. So which will be definitely helpful for people, like any tool or whatsoever it is. So I'll make it. So if nothing is there, I think we can wind up the session in like 5 more minutes. So really thank you guys for joining the stream. So really thank you. So if you want to follow me, you can check out my Twitter. So that's the thing. So share the link of my Twitter. Nessus, I think that's not a tool that everyone wants to use. Something open source and something which gives bang for buck. So Nessus, I feel like it's everyone knows it, man. Like there is nothing in to cover in Nessus, like from my side. Like you just need to buy a license, you need to install it, and then you can simply camp fish. I worked on it, man. But see, what happens is like people are becoming over smart. What they're telling is like, see, like you can only get a GPS location if they allow you the if the phone, the person whom you send the link allows for a GPS. Like you cannot get an exact location without a GPS. Like I see comments, man, they put something like everyone can do this, everyone couldn't do that. See, fishing is that's it. That is fishing. Okay, you need to go dig deep. Okay, you need to choose the endless opportunities. Okay, you need to go through something like that. I seen an attack live. So in one of my network who did it. So what he did is like, see, the person there is a company called xyz.com. So he started looking Okay, he targeted a person some with some name which I don't want to disclose, and he has some kind of bike, a pulsar bike. So everyone knows pulsar, right? It's big, uh, like most popular thing. So what he did is like, yeah, and also like he got to know that this particular person recently got, okay, his bike service done. Okay, so what happened is like he called, okay, so he called like a Bajaj showroom guy, and he told that he talked, thank you sir for joining us today, like can you give the feedback, something like that. And then he sent a link. Okay, so what he told is like, sir, even mention the location, because like we can only validate your review based on your location. Like suppose if I'm in some place like Hyderabad, okay, say if I give the permission, so what he told is like he'll be looking for something like in that location or region. So he gave the location, he accepted the GPS, and he modified the link as well. Like he didn't send the default link. So he got into some Bajaj showroom, some kind of, like you will find default pages, right? He made it like he did a lot of modifications, and just that's more than enough. So I've seen it. So I've seen in live. So that's really good, man. So they test them. Some companies pay so to test their employees whether they're getting scammed or not. Okay, so something like that. Spider foot. I'll just use this tool, man. But what I just need to look about this thing. So it's a paid tool, right? I guess it's a paid tool, man. I guess it's a paid tool, but I'll just find it out. Okay, not an issue. Any more suggestion, guys? So spider foot, yes, that's definitely a good video. So I'll just Tushar Daga. So if I make this video, I'll just give you credits, man. So for the idea, so I'll pin it to the chat. Okay, so I'll pin your name to the chat or whatsoever it is. Okay, so any suggestion? So you can just give me suggestion, guys. Okay, so what happens is like if you feel some tool which everyone should be using it. Okay, you can just update me. Like see, sharing is caring, something like that. Okay, so if you feel like there is some tool which you use daily, okay, some tool, something like that, and you want me to cover so that others can use as well. So that's a good thing. Like you can more, some people will learn because of you. Like I might be the one explaining it, but what happens is like deep down you might be the reason who gave that attack. Shodan, we already covered it, man. We already covered the Shodan, but Shodan command line is still left. But command line, I don't use command line, to be frank. So but what you can do is like, okay, so I think that's it, guys. So we spent some valuable time together. So next video, the next live will be on same Sunday, next Sunday. So we'll start a bit early, so 8 something like that, and you can just join my Discord server. So if you want to know more about some stuff about the content that you want, like the updates, and if you have any doubts, you can just mention. So bye, guys. So we'll meet again in the next Sunday, and tomorrow I'll upload a video which will be some interesting tool. Okay, so which I'll be covering. So bye, guys. Take care. Good night and happy Sunday, and advance happy Monday, cause it's a working day. Bye.